Thank You on Esports. We have matches going on for Star right now. We have a RYZEN versus Tempest at the moment. Winner, of course, gets Star. We also have Monolith versus Skyfall at the same time on our second channel. A lot of Thank You Online to watch today, but good that you have chosen this match because this one will be a very, very interesting one. We have RYZEN playing with Satu, Villainous, Echo, Default, and Sanguine at the side of Tempest. We have Sneaky, Lucifer, Mid, Mr. Skill, and Dirty. My name is Ranka. I'll be a commentator for tonight. This match is brought to you by Katniss, and later on this night, Jack will join here as well. So we have full team today for these important games here. RYZEN versus Tempest. Definitely Tempest being the favorites in this one. They have been playing a mega job in the ranking stages, and right now are close to getting that star paint. But RYZEN, a bit of a dark horse this tournament. Definitely not a bad team, and potentially can get top 8 as well. Maybe they can surprise here as against Tempest and even can skip out on that 5th round. So, lots of us to watch. Let's see what's happening here. We start on the Iran map. Iran, red alert, and we end on Highland. Okay, that can be risky. Let's not be scared, but it's not looking good. Talking about Highland, I see that Cuties versus Spirit is an equal game in Highland as well. The matches for Star are very, very close, to be honest, today. I think last match we saw that's currently still going as well. Um, that's probably the least close one we will be seeing. Monolith versus Skyfall. But these matches are definitely all close calls. You can currently spectate them all on the 2 EN channels and also on our Russian channel as well. Busy stream schedule today. Sanguine here. Nice overdrive being used, but he will not be able to stay alive, so that will be a return here for Tempest. Echo, okay, that's aggressive with that Crusader OD. I don't know if it really was a good idea to use it like that, but it definitely is an interesting attempt here. Knock someone down. Overdrive box dropping here as well. It should be for Mr. Skill. If he doesn't make a mistake, that's an OD in favor of Tempest. Ooh, mid, that's a great OD. There's knocking down 2 players, giving Tempest a great opportunity to pull here. Dirty with an overdrive available as well to assist this pull if needed, but Mr. Skill using an Hunter OD there. I think he expected Default to push, but Default staying behind the building. Doesn't matter though. It's still a capture from mid here. Getting Tempest to a 1-0 lead. And that's a great start, to be honest, for their journey here during this game. I think on these teams' mind is definitely to avoid getting into a tie on Highland here, because then it will be pretty much a coin toss on who will win. It's difficult to pull flags on that map, and you definitely want to avoid having like 4, 5, 6 overtimes and getting less focused or something like that. That's something that's going on right now in the match. Spirit versus Cuties, definitely something you want to try to avoid. Echo here, trying to pull the flag, but Sneaky will get a return and keeping this game a 1-0 lead for Tempest. Good job by Sneaky. Overdrive available there as well for Sneaky. Talking about ODs, another OD box is dropping here, and it's Sneaky that can potentially do a use and take, but he's going for the attack. We can have Dirty taking this one though, or Lucifer. It will be Lucifer. Great job here by Tempest, keeping control of that map so far. Sneaky currently pulling here, using a Pella overdrive at the same time. It will not be a capture, but it costs RYZEN a bit of time again. Mr. Skill, return. Echo here on top of the buildings. Can drop down here to pull the flag. Mr. Skill focusing on Echo there with the Firebird turret, it still does surprisingly a lot of damage when you are trying to shoot someone that's above you. But it doesn't knock down Echo. Echo right now pulling this flag. And he should be able to get a capture going quite easily, to be honest. No one from Tempest able to react on Echo there. And that's a 1-1 score line. It's back to a tie here for Ryzen. Tempest has to fight back again. Ryzen so far doing a nice job, to be honest. It's looking like a close game at the moment. I'm very curious about what you guys think. There are still like 10 minutes to put down your predictions. So definitely take your time to do that real quick. Okay, I see we have a bit of visual bugs going on there with our broadcaster, but I keep you guys up to date with the voice. It's Mr. Skill currently pulling for Tempest. It's Lucifer continuing this pull. Dirty can use an OD here. It's all on the left side of that blue base from right. And at the same time, we see Setu pulling. Hopefully, this screen is back soon. It's unfortunate timing because there's a lot of chaos right now on the map. But both flags on both sides will get returned right now. So luckily, we didn't miss anything. Two minutes on the clock. Game is still a tight scoreline. And it's loads of chaos on this map so far, to be honest. It's definitely a round of Iran that is delivering here. But still, it's Tempest keeping the scoreline a tie. Mr. Skill here can pull. It's Dirty and Mid that can give him a bit of backup here on the right side of that red base. But it looks like Default should be able to go for a return here. Or Sanguine. At the same time, to keep you guys informed, it is Skyfall winning the game with a 4-1 scoreline. And with that, winning the Star Paint and giving themselves a place in the champion stage. So maybe they can even get more than Star Paint. They did it all in the 5th round. But we are here still in the 1st round. Jack is here as well. Good evening.
I'm here. Good evening, sir. So, how's it going?
Round on Cross?
No way.
Yeah, RYZEN is surprising so far.
Wow.
This will be an interesting one, Jack. That's all I can say. This will be a really interesting one.
I'm just going to load up my stuff and then I'll join you in a split second, but that is interesting to come watch.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like it will be ending in 1-1 as well. Current score still tied. 30 seconds on the clock. And no one pulling that flag. We saw a lot of chaos in the mid game. But I don't know how. But none of these teams managed to get a capture going. And now with the time 11 seconds is RYZEN pulling, but it's not going anywhere. And we will be moving over to the 2nd round here, also being played on Iran, of course, with the scoreline still being 0-0 overall. This is going to be a very interesting match.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you're playing with your main team, I'm seeing Myth, which used to be Atto, which I've got to say that an amazing name change. I can't lie. Myth is hard. And then we got Sneaky, Lucifer, Dirty, and I think Mr. Skill was the last. On paper, those players are crazy. They should not be tying to RYZEN. No offense, but if RYZEN are playing to this level, able to tie, that just shows how easy and how the script can flip within one game. You know, I mean, at this point, if I was in Tempest, I wouldn't be too happy, or I'd be quite demotivated to lose after being such a dominating team and also so well known in the English community for possibly being a top 3, top 2, or even top 1 team, because that's what they are on paper to me.
Yeah, for sure. We saw them losing against White Towers. I was surprised when I saw that, but White Towers is just a lot better than I expected. So it's no shame in losing to that. Um, but still, Tempest definitely a top 3 contender indeed, Jack. And Ryzen is something that doesn't come up at first when you say a top 3 contender, but they maybe are
No,
a top 3 team beater so far because they are keeping the scoreline a tie.
I mean, listen, I don't know what the other maps are. I'm gonna check them really quick, but
Red Alert, and we end on our favorite map, Highland.
oh my days, why did I come to this stream? But yeah, I mean, Iran is. I got to say, Iran's probably missed the skills map. So I don't know who the other hunter is. It's Sanguine. It should be easy for Mr. Skill to or easier for Mr. Skill to be able to get mid control here. However, I didn't see that first round. I did see him leave the map last minute, so I'm not sure if their team focus wasn't there or something. Um, However, I'm intrigued to see what will happen on this round after knowing the last round was 1-1, see their flaws, see their pros and cons. But it looks like Sato did take that overdrive, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it Sanguine? It was something with an S.
Are we always seeing it right now? It was Seto? Seto, yeah. Viking OD for Biden, that's great. That's a great start.
Yeah, indeed it is. It's also going to be dirty on Shaft now. I'm not sure if he played Shaft on the previous one, but it's if he can focus it, it's definitely going to work in his favor. It lands a really good shot onto Sato, making him force his repair there. Does get taken out. We're seeing a lot of blue names dominating the map right now, putting RYZEN in their place after that horrific first round, if I might say so. However, there's Mr. Skill, Myth. Mr. Skill does get taken out. Sanguine only one shot. Myth is going to leave him, and it looks like he will lock onto default, which is really good for Dirty to get control here. But Dirty scopes onto no one, and he has no repair. And Mr. Skill there as well, being no repair. It's looking like RYZEN can inflict a lot more damage here without taking as much if they play their cards right.
Yeah, I have to say, Ryzen's game plan so far, besides Echo there flipping, that's not really the ideal situation, but Ryzen's game plan so far on this map looking quite solid. And I started this game with saying, "Oh, this is Tempest road to star." You know, they are the big favorites in this round, in this match. Um, but maybe I spoke too soon because Ryzen so far definitely putting up a real show here on the Iran map.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, I don't know what the issues are with Tempest, but RYZEN definitely had their morning coffees because we've seen them aggress here, but Mr. Skill pulling the flag middle, but he's got a Paladin there. He has no repair. He's got Sato right behind him with a Viking OD. None of them are going to use, and yeah, Mr. Skill kind of get blocks off there, and they are able to get that return. There's still only 2 minutes put into this game, so there's 8 minutes left there. So it's still a lot on the clock for stuff to happen. We've got Sneaky and Lucifer pushing the right side. Sanguine with a Hunter OD. Obviously, Sanguine and Mr. Skill as well, changing their combinations to opposite each other. Obviously, Sanguine optimizing with a Hammer, where Mr. Skill is using Firebird. But we are seeing Sneaky pull the flag here. Got to watch out for Sato. Lucifer dies, and Sato, oh, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, good defense there by Ryzen, I have to say. Nothing you can complain about, at least if you're a Ryzen player. For Tempest, it's quite a shock, to be honest. to see so much resistance. We see Mr. Skill playing Fire. Or he played Firebird last round as well.
No, he
And
played Fiber, but they're just
yeah.
playing opposite combinations to each other. So it might. Oh, nice OD from the
Oh,
skill onto
massive.
2 players. Yeah. It might change the way how mid control is made, you know. But Mr. Skill, if he can focus left side like he is now and overdrive, then it should be lucky days for them. Myth gonna be using, but still, Villainous is able to take that overdrive.
Default here, making sure that this flag of RYZEN isn't going anywhere.
Oh no.
It's a tight scoreline. Jack, I hear a bit of favoritism. Are you a Tempest fan?
No,
Oh.
it's the fact that they're losing like this. Like I don't know. I've seen Prime Tempest and they would not lose us. It's
Yeah,
every
for
game we've
sure.
watched today is kind of like the opposite, you know. But I'm happy for Ryzen, bro. If they can win this, it's gonna be great for them.
Oh yeah, it is. It's getting star paint. It's
It's
already
not
above
only
the
that.
expectations, and
Yeah,
you
it's not
beat
only that. They
a top
win
3 team.
Tempest as well.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like a coin toss 5th round lucky matchup type of star. It's just a very solid type of star. But Tempest here, getting it back to the usual program, 1-0 lead. But Jack, they got a 1-0 lead at the first round as well, and you know how it
Yeah.
ended. So it's too
I
early to call.
Yeah, it is. It is. It was a nice pull though from Lucifer and the help of Atto, also known as Myth, there. However, we do see Default and AQU pushing in, but Mr. Skill doing a good job. But Sanguine helping out AQU. He does die, but Sanguine is pulling the flag. He gets a couple nades dropped onto him, so it's going to pull through their base. Going to use on Dirty as well. Bit of a toxic OD there, but you know what? We'll take it.
I love a bit of toxicity so early in the match.
Yeah.
Settle, another Viking OD in the pocket of RYZEN. Mid, Eto mid. I like that username change indeed, Jack.
It's cold, isn't it?
It's really cool.
Ooh.
The
Look at
fact that he
this.
is able to get it as well. Echo currently pulling the flag. This is a bit less of a mid, but more like a real life scenario here for Tempest, and that's RYZEN getting it back to a tie.
Yeah. I mean, Dirty used a decent OD, but it just wasn't enough. He had no one on left side, and it ended up being a capture. There's just too many players to focus there, and even AQU having a Crusader OD and Dirty having a pretty bad spawn for AQU, allowing them to get that capture, tying it up. Obviously, I don't know how the first round went, but it
Pretty much
is
the
looking
same.
like the same score. So,
Yeah, it was also like a tie in the 5-minute mark after Tempest got into an early lead. It's like I'm having a deja vu right now, to be honest. Only the different color on the side. So I will predict a tie here as well. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty much the same round until now, so that's a bit scarier if you are a Tempest player or a Tempest fan. I have to say, of course, I'm rooting for my EN guys, but RYZEN is an interesting team, and it's one of these teams that have been playing in the ranking stages and getting some not great scores. They did not get a top a 4-2 scoreline in every rankings. They got 4-3 or lower in the Swiss stage. So to see them,
playing it safe, man. Don't show your cards, you know?
maybe, I don't know. Or did RYZEN have some player swaps? I have no idea.
I honestly couldn't tell you. Like, there's too many names now in esports making changes last minute.
Hmm.
Even like Tempest, they brought on Mr. Skill, and they replaced Yussi for him. But talking about players, we are seeing Senguin pull a flag. He's got his teammates there. Mr. Skill has a Hunter OD, which he will be able to use here. But oh, nice block there from AQU. Lucifer gets taken out as well. On the opposite side, we saw Sneaky. I don't know if he activated, but he did die there. And it is a capture with Myth using a Crusader OD. They're going to be so annoyed at this point. And Myth pulling the flag here, left side. There's Lucifer, there's Sanguine. There's also a lot of RYZEN players there, and they won't be able to get that capture. Dirty's playing middle now, and yeah, it's like all hell has broken loose.
Yeah, it's RYZEN 2 against 1 currently in the lead. I didn't expect to say RYZEN in the lead the whole stream, to be honest. But currently we are in a situation where that's the case. And they are keeping the defense shut here. Settle down with a return. Yeah, Tempest 2 minutes to react, Jack. That's not a lot of time.
Yeah, that's not a lot indeed. I mean, I see Lucifer there selfing. Um, Maybe an overdrive box is about to happen, I presume. So we see Senguin within middle with an OD. They can play pretty defensive right now, but if they do, and I'm talking about Ryzen, they have to play it well. We see Mr. Skill opting for Hammer here. Um, he drops a nice grenade, but Default still takes it. And oh, this is so unlucky. There's no focus middle there to help Mr. Skill, and we do see Sneaky and Lucifer using right side, but they're just not aggressing. It's just like it's just too tough for them. It seems just like a waste at this point.
Sanguine, massive on a Pella OD. Okay, dirty Jack. This has to be it. Mr. Skill currently pulling. Okay,
Oh,
never mind.
lucky, unlucky. I mean, 1 minute 20 seconds here. We even seen Default selfing. We got Sneaky, we got Lucifer. Lucifer can possibly use for Sneaky. There's a player spawning right, which is Default. Lucifer going to be using Default, just needs to hide here, use middle because Sneaky's pulling, but so is Sanguine on the opposite side, and he pulls away from Dirty, locking, and an
Sneaky.
overdrive coming through middle there, but it's not enough.
Echo.
Sanguine, all he has to do is hide. And an OD from Aku, you're right. But Satu, can he return? Myth is there, no repair. And it's looking like it's going to be a standoff with 1 minute or 50 seconds remaining. I really don't know if there's time, but Mr. Skill can possibly do something, but they're just going to be hugging each other like a load of kids in a park, you know?
I don't watch Kids in the Park, but it
Yeah,
probably looks
I
like
was
that.
trying to come up with a
Nah, I'm joking,
like
Jack.
a nah. I know how it sounds. It sounds bad. I mean, listen, give me the time and I'll cook something.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have burned you like that. I will
Yeah,
get this one back. I will
nah,
probably regret
nah.
this in the long term. But what Ryzen is not regretting and what Tempest is losing this round.
Yeah.
Tempest
Wait.
losing.
So the score will be 1-0
Oh,
to 10. Well, yeah. Oh, Sanguine. Oh, lovely OD. Yeah. Damn, bro. That's all I have to
insane,
say.
Jack. Insane. What am I
Listen,
seeing
someone
today?
in chat said, "Bro, did him dirty." For real. I mean, listen, I'm. It was my fault for saying it in the first place. I didn't. I was trying to say something, but it just came out bad, you know.
Yeah.
My
You're trying
apologies.
to make a comparison just on your
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, exactly.
And
I
then
meant to say like a family hugging each other or something like that, but you know,
in a tough situation, yeah,
exactly,
to
exactly.
get through
Wow.
it together. It was very wholesome, wholesome what you was trying to say, but
Thank you,
commentating with
man.
me, so I'm not very
Exactly,
good at being
exactly.
awesome.
You're getting there. Don't worry.
Okay,
But
I'm
talking
sorry,
about
Jack.
awesome, this is great for Ryzen, right? They're winning currently 1-0. Obviously, the first round was a tie, but being in the lead up against Tempest is definitely something you want. And obviously, they're going to be playing on Red Alert. I think you said the next map is
Yes, red alert.
Red Alert is a very, very heavy based Russian map. I'm not sure Tempest play it a lot. I don't really play with them a ton.
Will
So it
be
is
bad, to be honest, for Tempest because next round map will be Highland, and Highland is something that is only trained by Russians. To be honest, you need to be on a different level of motivation to train that map a lot.
yeah, that's true. That is true actually. But well, with that all out of the way, let's get the map link here. Let's join that map and see if that is the case.
Yep. For sure, they are quick with those map links, and I have to say, the action is really packed as well in this map. So don't go anywhere. We'll be on red alert as soon as possible.
Yes, so we're trying to keep this as action packed on the stream team as well. Obviously, if anyone is interested in joining us, please feel free to make an application. But with that being said, little promo out of the way. Back to Tempest and Ryzen, we have them on red alert now. So the better base is going to Ryzen, I believe. So off the bat, they're going to be given an advantage. If they can take the OD as well, it would be even more perfect. It would be like icing on a cake, but that's only if.
Bro, I'm going to double down on that promotion here. Look at this.
Yeah,
You
thank you.
don't even have to search.
Thank you, thank you. Check the chat, guys. Check the chat. Go
You
make
know
an
you were
application.
we know you were lazy. You just want to click a link. There you go. Oh,
Yeah,
that's not cocky, which we
literally that.
could lazy. I don't know what I have today, Jack. I don't know.
It's okay, bro. It's okay, bro.
I just have a rough
Outing me
day.
isn't always the worst thing.
Sorry?
Um, outing me isn't always the worst thing.
Oh. Yeah. I hope that the mood is a bit more relaxed on the Tempest call than on my side, because they need a bit of calm brain to save them here, to be honest. It's a good reason to panic, but you can't really use any panic right now. When you are playing blue base on red alert and you're 1 round down and you are the favorites to win. It's uh yeah, talking about comparisons, it's a bit like how McLaren is doing in Formula One. They are
Yeah, pretty
choking a
much,
bit.
pretty much. That's like esports, but just real life and more money. But
And less fun.
yeah, and less fun, more risk.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely a show for us to watch. I mean, both games today. I don't know how many of you viewers here were watching the first game we streamed. That was great. Skyfall ended up winning, but Monolith did put up a show. They won 1 round on Molotov, not Monolith, like I kept saying. However, I'm intrigued to see what the shenanigans is shown here today. If we're going to see a long game, if we're going to see a short one, I mean, Tempers can bite back here and win it fairly easily if they wanted to, like they have done before. Although RYZEN have just shown their potential, and I want to see them keep it up. I'm more favourite to Tempest, but I'm always looking for new teams to bounce back.
It's always good for a tournament to have a bit of a dark horse, that is surprisingly winning. And Ryzen can fill up that role, to be honest here. If they can get to star, that will be great. For like the storyline here in this tournament, everybody loves a bit of a storyline.
Yeah, it
And
is. It is that. Just give me 1 second. Looks like an OD was taken by Lucifer.
Yep. And there has already been a tech pass called before, if I'm correct. So there is no opportunity anymore. It has to be called a tech. No, there hasn't. So it's still possible here for. It was just a very long time before they restarted. It's still possible to call a tech here, but 3, 2, 1. It has not been done. So that saves us 5 minutes, Jack. That's amazing.
Yeah, that did
And
save us a bit of time. It might have been done on the tank spot page, though. You never know.
oh, that's true. That's true. But I don't know about the Tanky Sport page, so I don't care. Let's go. Let's just get into this round. I want to see some action. Hopefully, the players as well. It will be a Ryzen. To be honest, I wouldn't even mind Ryzen calling a tech pass there. It would probably be the smartest decision.
I think they're gonna save it for Highland. To be completely honest with you, because Highland is
An early
the
early Titan
worst map.
OD on Island can definitely change some things.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I would love
Um,
10 overtime rounds on Island.
yeah. I mean, listen, we're watching a fun game today. I mean, yesterday I was playing and I was playing with I don't know if you guys do remember a veteran player named Maracos. At least it's more fun watching this than it was me playing yesterday with him. So
Oh, that's
I'm intrigued.
not a
Yeah.
good look for him. Or did he beat
No,
you the
I mean
first
he
time?
has veteran, but I don't think he should. But anyways, let's keep it at that. I'm
So,
joking.
and
I'm joking.
they say that I'm burning people here.
Yeah,
Insane.
I know. But
Clip this,
anyways,
guys.
let's see what happens here. Two ODs in favor of Tempest right now. We've got Viking OD on Lucifer and also Sneaky managed to take that second OD on a self. They are going to be playing with Titan Thunder with default using it. And on the opposite side, we're going to be seeing Mr. Skill using Railgun, where some teams use Shaft. I've seen some teams use Striker. So Railgun is definitely going to be a plus. I mean, he can play it. It shouldn't be an issue. I mean, all these players from Tempest, I've seen them play these combinations before. So it's just their communication, I think, at this point, which is lacking. But I'm not in their call to judge, so I can't really say much. However, Sneaky using a really good Paladin OD here. Has Lucifer to back him up when they pull middle here, but they do get locked on here by AQU. They are going to be pulling mid. Looking like first capture will be made, but they got to watch out. Lucifer using his Viking OD. Dirty going for the flagpole. Going to leave it for Myth here, and he will pull middle. A lot of players on respawn. I think he took a shot from Sanguine. Senguin once again landing another shot onto Myth, but it's not enough damage, and he is able to get the capture there.
Yeah, 1 against 0 is the current score for Tempest. They are bouncing back after 2 rough rounds on Iran, but I don't want to be talking down the mood, but every round so far it is Tempest getting into an early lead and it ends up in a tie or a win for RYZEN. So, um, prediction? RYZEN winning this round, maybe?
I don't know, like if they can keep using the overdrives like they have, like we saw Sneaky using OD, we saw Lucifer play a bit further back, waiting for them to pull. If they can do that once again, Lucifer using it, I think Tempest can win. You see, they're communicating now. They're letting Sneaky pull the flags. They're letting Lucifer do his thing on Viking. But they just got to keep at that pace. Sneaky's only 1 HP. They got to kill AQU, which they do there from a nice grenade from Lucifer, but they won't be getting this capture. However, this is so much better compared to what happened on Iran. It just seemed like they lacked information. Now they're pushing in like there's no tomorrow. Dirty going to be using, so will Myth, and yeah, this is possibly going to be another capture. I don't think there's anyone really substantial to stop them here.
I feel like Iran was a bit of a wake-up call indeed, because this is looking like a different team, to be honest. They are connecting, they are communicating, and they are stopping an Ares OD there that keeps this flag potentially possible to capture. Mr. Skill taking over, Villain is going to counter, but not able to get any return before, at least on time. Setu now currently trying to counterpull Repair Kit on his way to his own base, but Mid getting that return. No, Tempest looks like they are reborn.
Yeah, they do indeed. They do indeed. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one still, regardless. They do have the worst side, Tempest. Ryzen should be able to take this overdrive. I don't know why Sanguine didn't go for it sooner. But AQU going to be leaving it for him, and he will be able to take it. So a potential pull going to be made here. Looks like Sanguine isn't going into the area. Okay, he can push and use, but it looks like they're wasting a bit too much time here. A lot of these Tempest players are scattered around the map, which isn't great as well. However, there is default with a Titan OD, Sanguine with an Ares OD. Like, they have so much manpower right now. They could have done something, but they're just waiting till Christmas, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like when you are the underdog, you're playing with a lot less pressure. You just can surprisingly win a round. And now
Yeah.
Ryzen getting into this round, into this new map while they are in the lead, and they don't really know what to do with their ODs. Should they focus on defense? Should they go for attack again? Or was last round just a bit of luck? It's all things
Yeah.
you normally don't think about, and now they are thinking about that probably, and that's costing them at the moment because indeed they are saving those OTs.
Yeah, indeed. It do be like that. However, Sneaky going into their base doesn't use his Paladin OD. He knows he's got the people to back him up. He doesn't have a repair, but he does get caught there on the wall and on a grenade. Myth is no repair. Trying to pull the flag. He does jump down though. Going middle where there is a repair, but Satu and Aku are able to get that return together. So it still is 2-0 for Tempest with 5 minutes remaining here and overdrive dropping as well. Sanguine and Default have to do something for their team. Sneaky and Lucifer are within their base. Sanguine going to be using on no one. He could have maybe looked back if the information was given onto Sneaky. Would have delayed them a little bit, but nah, Tempest have this in the bag.
Yeah, but with this third capture, indeed, it's a good game by Tempest, a really good game, back to the usual for them, and
Yeah.
it's going to be an interesting fourth round. I have to say, Jack, I have the feeling because last games that red base isn't really the best base anymore, and that this match is quite even at the moment, even though this is totally not a symmetrical map because of
I
the
mean,
the meta changes with crews and stuff. With what's that called? Dictator? No,
Titan. I mean,
Titan
you could be right. You could be right.
and
I mean, a
Scorpion.
lot. Yeah, a lot of them have changed. Even like Hunter back in the day used to be a striker. Teams still use striker, but oh, Mr. Skill, lovely. Um, I mean, people still use it, but you're right. If you got the team which can do it, then definitely it doesn't really matter on the base. We're seeing here from Tempest that they're executing this perfectly. Sneaky always going up sneakily, and he's able to pull these flags middle without issue. So you're definitely right. They're not playing Titan Tempest, but yeah, it really just depends on the team, I guess. But I don't know.
It's at least looking good by them. Oh, that's some spilled area OD there by Sanguine. So for Ryzen, I don't mind it too good. It was a high risk bet. Um,
What did Arlington join up?
Titan Thunder. They did not play Titan at all.
Was it default or yeah, it was default.
Maybe this is just a change of tactic for Ryzen in the next round, trying to do something with using Titan. This round it will be too late, but because he's joining back with a different combo, it sounds like they are just trying to change their match plan because this isn't working.
I just gotta point something out. I can't believe Sneaky just returned that with 0 drops and being in the most open position. But anyways, 5-0.
Yeah, this is one of these rounds where Ryzen is just not able to compete with Tempest, and this is what we expected, to be honest, when I started this stream um, with the intro. Like, this is what I expected here, a 4-0 for Tempest and getting star. But Ryzen, of course, getting that second round win, and the first round was a tie. This is more the Tempest that we know that can exist. So let's see how this next round goes, and if Ryzen will continue with their way of playing with Titan, if that will change anything. But that's all for next round. This round is over.
Yeah, exactly. It is. It is. Um, that being said, though, intrigued to see if a tech pause will be made on the opposite side. Um, but yeah, another flag pull being made here from Sneaky, but he does end up getting taken out. However, yeah, we'll see.
Exactly. Next round is going to be very interesting. Let's see one last attack here by Ryzen. Maybe a capture will definitely boost their confidence here in the next round, but the attack not leading to anything. And yeah, this will just end up in an one or 1-1 scoreline overall, a 5-0 win for Tempest. So, with that being said, guys, we are trying to fix the issues, and we will be back for next round with some high quality match gameplay here for the stream. Tempest fixed their issues as well because this was a dominant win here. You're currently watching the match RYZEN versus TEMPEST. Current score is 1-1. TEMPEST winning last round here, and we are in the 4th round of this match. Tech pause has been called by RYZEN. Going to be giving themselves a bit of time to talk through the game plan here on Red Alert. It's a bit of a must-win round for both of these teams because the winning team will be leading going into Highland, and that's a big advantage to have. So that's why this tech pot is called.
That being said, with the tech pause, obviously we saw some upset on Iran, but I reckon Tempest have this in the bag if they can communicate again. Obviously, uh, the winner of this team will be getting a star and going over into the champion stage along with winning their own paint in the game. And if you guys want to get one of those paints and support the Tanky Fund and also gain some rewards in the mean run, just head over into the shop. I can't remember how much they cost, but even if you buy the cheapest bundle, you can possibly make your 10 coins back and well, not 10 coins, your rubies back, and also gain some awesome rewards in the mean run. With that being said, do you want to discuss possible top 8 teams and which ones will be going forward? Ranky? I think Ranky died. Wow. Okay. In that case, I'll talk about it. But so yeah, we have Lovesick, White Towers, we got Spirit, Skyfall, Tempest, Cuties, and Monolith, Ryzen, Scafucha, Homies, Help, Breakout, KO, and Trex still left in the legend stage. Obviously, Lovesick and White Towers have won their games, going 3-0, and we also witnessed Skyfall win theirs. So now they're 3-1, so they got a star, thankfully for them. And possibly either Tempest or Ryzen will be getting a star as well today. With that being said, though, I believe Spirit and Cuties played. Not sure that game is still on, but oh no, it's not. But Cuties won 3-1 against them.
Okay.
And the maps they played were Sandbox, Cross, and Highland. So, yeah, we're seeing a lot of Highland.
Yeah, and a lot of Highland on the 3rd map as well, so I really don't like that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, the 3rd map on Highland is a tricky one. But it's not a bad call because think about it. Excuse me. Imagine you're leading 2-1, right? And you play Highland. All you have to do is really tie, right? And if you keep tying, then you win. So it's not the end of the world. And I think that's why most teams do pick Highland on the last one. I'm not very good at picking maps myself. I normally leave that to others because I'm really not that smart. But in esports, there's always a rule and a trick for picking a map or choosing a combo. So it's good to see that these teams are trying to use their full potential to get into the champion stage because we've always seen Lovesick and Cuties. Obviously, Cuties, I believe they didn't play the summer major. No, they didn't. They've only been playing the winter major. But a lot of the players, at least, have been going into top 8. We normally see the same top 8 players. However, this time we're seeing some new ones like Skyfall. A lot of these players like Spy, Risk, Sneak, Arcus, Depsy, and We. Obviously, a lot of them we don't know, but Mr. Yakov has previously won star as well, with his old team being TM. So yeah, it's good to see that we've seen newcomers in the champion stage and we've seen old ones. But anyways, with that being said, players are reset, and we're going to be seeing them go for the OD box and self.
Yeah, and it looks like we have the broadcaster back in the map as well. Don't know what's happening with the tanky servers today, but luckily the players are not dropping out. It's only us. That's
Yeah,
definitely less annoying than one of these players dropping out.
yeah, exactly. Wait, which player? Are you talking about default or someone else? Sorry.
No, 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 no. Our broadcaster
Oh, a
oh,
broadcaster. Yeah, yeah. We're
back in the map.
having some issues. Sorry.
Yeah, I am as
Um,
well. My game is dropping away like every 2 or 3 minutes. I don't know what's happening, to be honest. But I'm not
that's
a player,
weird.
so I don't complain. I'm just in the sky
You're
chatting.
just trying to get it running. Yeah, I get
Uh,
you. I get you.
nah,
Um,
but cuties, it's insane. It's an insane stat. But the round they lost against Skyfall, round one of the Swiss stage, that was their
yep.
first loss ever as a team.
Well, I don't save those statistics, but what we should probably do for the next major, and I'm sure the viewers would like, if we start counting that kind of stuff and having those statistics where we can bring it onto the stream as well and show all of that, because it'd be nice to kind of introduce into esports and make it a bit more of a standing point for the viewers to rely on us as well.
Would love that. Indeed,
But
it's
with
a
that,
hectic schedule, so it's
yeah, yeah. It's going to be a work job. But with that being said, it looks like OD Box is dropping just now. We're going to be seeing a striker being used now from Mr. Skill. One of probably the best keyboard strikers there is as of now. The only other person I can think of is Jumper, but he doesn't even play esports. However, Lucifer going to be pulling flag. He does have Sanguine behind him. Myth is going to be following him. Hopefully they don't drive into Sanguine, and Mr. Skill picks up the flag here, and is still full HP, but there is AQU. However, is also Villainous. AQU does get taken out. This might be the first capture. Nice repair usage from Mr. Skill. But Viking OD coming in from Satu, raining down onto Lucifer and Sneaky. Myth is playing the waiting game. The trigger discipline is amazing. And he is able to pull the flag, and he's got Mr. Skill right behind him. And he does get the capture he wanted, Skill.
Yep, indeed. It's a 1-0 lead for Tempest right now, while we are pretty much podcasting this game at the moment again. So let's
Yeah.
quickly explain where the location of the players are. Is right now mid, attacking, driving towards the base of RYZEN, now close to his flag. Will be able to pull here. No one in the base of RYZEN to really react on him. But it's set to him mid that can stop him, the Viking player. Although good focus there by mid. And this looks like the second capture already for Tempest.
Yeah,
Although
we do
flag being dropped.
apologize for the lack of video footage, but it looks like Ryzen are able to get the return, and it's still 1-0 for Tempest. Ryzen did get that return, and they're trying to pull the flag right now as well, but a lot of Tempest players, and Mr. Skill, I
Yeah,
wish you could see it on the screen, but Mr. Skill used such a good OD on defense.
that was insane. 2 kills there while using the OD from a position I didn't even know you could connect with the player there from there. Satu now continuing
Ooh.
this pool. It's an Ares OD coming into the base of Tempest right now from Sanguine. But it doesn't really look like that will be working for them right now.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're trying to fix the issue. We're trying to tell you as much as happening here. Myth used a Crusader OD onto Sato. He's now 1 HP, trying to pull the flag middle, which Dirty does use an Eris OD to back him up. And it will be a capture from Tempest. All of the Ryzen players are on respawn, and no one is there to get the capture. And Myth is making it the second flag for their team, making it 2-0. And yeah, we're trying really hard to fix the screen issue. We apologize. Sorry. I'm sure for the people which don't have the stream, for them who have it on mute, are going to be wondering what the hell is going on. But yeah.
Yeah, it's what it is.
It happens. It happens. That being said, though, an OD is dropping middle, which default will be taken. Lucifer uses onto default, and he does take the overdrive box. He used and took, and he did get killed there, but he did take out 3 of the RYZEN players. So let's see what can happen here. A lot of the RYZEN players are just playing on defense at this point. And I believe the screen is back, so you guys can all witness the greatness here. And yeah.
Great. It's a great game so far, to be honest. And to keep in mind, guys, the winner of this round will get into the lead, moving over to Highland. So this is not only just a second win for either of these teams, but mid here pulling the third flag and now giving it to Mr. Skill. This is giving them such a big advantage going into Highland. Leading into that map is, to be honest, it's pretty much the same thing as winning. So this is the most important round of the whole game, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we got a third capture coming in here from Tempest, which will dominate this round here. And it will be a bit demoralizing for RYZEN, but they did so good on Iran, so hopefully their morale isn't too far down, and they can keep it up, because they're doing all right against Tempest, but Tempest have just turned up the heat, and it seems like they're working better together now. This might be their map of choice. I'm not sure. I haven't checked, but I will check now.
No, it's actually RYZEN choosing this map, so they probably regret that a bit.
Okay. So Iran was Iran was the pick for
Mr.
Tempest and also
yeah.
Highland. Well, maybe
Makes sense,
they
to be honest.
maybe they didn't see the kind of status where RYZEN were at and skill level they were on Iran. However, Red Alert is definitely not in their favor right now.
Now, for sure, it's RYZEN losing 2 rounds in a row on Red Alert, at least looking like that will be the case here with 4 minutes to go and the current score being 3-0 in favor of Tempest. It is Dirty with an Aris OD on the left side, Mrs. Skill with an overdrive as well. Tempest saving those overdrives for more difficult times here. They're in a good lead, so no reason to use them for an unnecessary attack. I think they really want to win this round, of course, because this round is pretty much the whole game. Setu here, Viking OD knocking down one player, but nothing more than one player. So that's definitely not an ideal overdrive. Sanguine missing a Hunter OD there, not connecting with mid. That's 2 ODs spilled there in an attack. Is costing RYZEN their final opportunity, to be honest. That pool needed to succeed if they want to have a real opportunity of tying this round. So that's definitely not going to be a good good memory here for RYZEN. Another overdrive box dropping. Settle here though, pulling a flag. Default using an OD here. Oh, that's an amazing Hunter OD by Mr. Skill, stopping the Arid OD of default and knocking him down as well. Giving Sneaky all the time he needs to return that flag. RYZEN trying to pull a flag here, but Tempest really wants to make this a 3-0 or a 4-0 or whatever, just keeping their flag at 0 because they don't want captures against them here on the Red Alert map. We are seeing it last round 5-0 win, and this round is looking like it's going to the same scoreline because mid already putting the 4th flag here for Tempest. Current scoreline 4-0. Current scoreline overall is a tie. So the winner of this round will get into that lead just before we'll be moving over to the Highland map. big advantage for the team winning this round, to be honest. Good focus there by mid on the flag carrier, Echo. Flag in a difficult spot to return though. So maybe RYZEN can do something from here. Dirty, good play there. Returning that flag. 1.5 minutes to go here on Battle Alert. So this round has been won by Tempest. Lucifer here, pulling a flag. Mid, using an OD there, connecting with that tank there. That's a bit unfortunate. Oh, that's amazing OD by Echo there. It doesn't change the game at all, but it's cool to see RYZEN still putting a place like that. It keeps you interested in the next round. But so far, it really looks like we will have the same score as last round, to be honest. 5-0 current scoreline. Seto will be returning this one. And we will be ending this game just like the last game ended as well. 5-0 win for Tempest. We'll be moving over to the Highland map. In case of Tempest winning the first round on Highland, then they have won the full match. 2 ties will be also a win for Tempest because they are in the lead. So that means that RYZEN has to win one of the next 2 rounds to claim overtime. That's the current situation for them. It will be a very difficult task ahead of them. But 2 rounds to win at least one is definitely not a 0% chance.
Apologies for my absence. I am back. But yeah, this was an interesting round, to say the least. Definitely a comeback after that first 2 rounds. Third one looked really good on their behalf on Red Alert. And obviously, the second round, they had the better base, they had the better communication, and the overdrives, I feel like, just weren't connecting in favor of RYZEN. But like you said, on Highland, 2 ties for Tempest is a win or just a win off the bat. So we'll see what occurs, and we'll get into that next map. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
For sure. It's looking like, oh, that mic stand is. I need some WD-40 here. Okay. No, but this is definitely an interesting map of Highland because current scoreline is, of course, a win for Tempest. So it's one of these teams needing captures on Highland. That makes the game a bit less boring. Yeah, I wanted
Yeah,
to find a
exactly.
different word, but it's Highland.
Nah, I mean,
So
it's Highland. It's understandable. I'm sure both these teams aren't going to have a fun time here as well. But I think it's one of those maps where it's a means to an end, right? I'm interested to see who will be playing Shaft, if Dirty stays on Shaft or if they switch it over. So yeah.
yeah, but let's quickly move over to that map and see what we can get.
That being said, though, we're gonna hopefully see them spawn in, reset fairly soon. All the players are fine on the map, and let's get into this potential last round. Bear in mind, mentioned it earlier. This is for Star and a spot in the champion stage, along with their own paint in the game, either RYZEN or Tempest. Can't lie, Tempest is a cold name.
It is. It's a very cool username, to be honest,
It,
or team name.
yeah, it is. It is. I mean, I like the names for all these teams within this major. We've seen some Scufacia. I don't really know what it means. The
Isn't
logo is
so?
quite funky as well, but yeah.
Yeah, but it means something like beer drinking guy or something. So the logo
Alright.
being a beer is also quite funny.
Yeah, yeah, it is. But with that being said, let's get into this round. Let's see what occurs. Will Tempest be able to come out here victorious and get a flag straight off the bat and end it here, or will they put Ryzen in their miseries and tie it in the long run? Or will Ryzen be able to bounce back? Bear in mind they have to win 3 rounds back to back, so it's gonna be a bit hard.
This is
Looks like.
probably the first time this season I've been hyped for a map of Highland.
Yeah, I think the more you get into like the legend stage, champion stage, you see the higher leveled teams play it. So it's not as boring, I guess you could say. Um, but it's very selective maps, because I could say the same about Molotov. I'm not a massive fan of it, playing it or watching it. It's same in matchmaking. There's some maps you're gonna love and hate, but eventually you're gonna have to play them, right? Um, so yeah,
No,
it's still
yeah, true.
interesting.
It
Right,
is. It is.
Ryzen have really shown us that they're capable of playing against Tempest. Even KO, we had a solid run with them. We went to it was 2-1 to Tempest, but they weren't having their best of days, that's for sure. And it seemed like it was like that for the first round on Iran. But maybe a motivational speaker in their team brought the energy back, and they're back in the game. Hopefully, this is the last time it happens to them, because next time, for their sake, they will be in the challenger stage, and they're going to be playing harder teams again, like Lovesick, QTs, Skyfall, and it's gonna be a bit demoralizing if they keep at that level. But we're seeing some higher energy from them. Ryzen have kept at the same pace, so I don't think there's any real bad words to say on their behalf, because they're just playing a harder team as of now on paper.
Yeah, for sure. You're playing a favorite to get into the champion stage,
Yeah.
and that's just a very difficult matchup. I'm already very intrigued by how they played on Iran. And if you go to the 2-2 bracket yourself, Jack, I would advise to, if you face up against Ryzen, not pick Iran.
Yeah, for sure. Try and keep at it. Uh, but yeah, anyways, that being said, Overdrive, favor of Sneaky. He did pick it up a couple seconds ago when we were yapping. And we are seeing that Tempest are putting on a solid front here. Both the heavies, Lucifer and Dirty, are also pushing mid here. They're getting a bit cocky, but hopefully it's going to work in their favor, because Myth is no repair, pushing in their base, trying to do as much damage to default, even gets a lock on. That's a bit cheeky from him, getting the kill. If they can just focus these long range players, it should be an easy pull for them.
Yep, for sure. It's I don't know. Tempest going aggressive though. I didn't expect that, Jack. I thought that they would just play the safe way and get back-to-back ties and getting the win, zero risks, you know.
Nah, I think
Um,
they're a bit sorry about what happened on Iran, and they wanted to show everyone what the real force was. So Ryzen have to pick up their energy, take some energy drinks if they need it, because it seems, and like you said, it's all in favor of Tempest right now with the amount of energy and power they're putting into these pushes. They're gonna even skill leaving the overdrive for Lucifer is such a solid bet. He can leave that overdrive for such a long time. Sneaky gonna be activating a Paladin OD. Both these heavies are pretty low here. Default being no repair. Sanguine
Dirty
gonna
Arrows
be
OD
pushed.
available.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Oh, knockdown.
But yeah, they can still pull hit. Maybe a myth. He's no repair. Gonna be using on the wall. But, oh, it ricochets. Oh, but he's still pulling the flag. There's missed the skill. Oh, bit
Oh,
of serve lag.
where's the flag getting
Oh,
to? Okay, nice. It's still connecting with mid. That's a bigger surprise, to be honest. most of the times it will just drop down mid here, pulling the flag. Nice OD by Lucifer just before the railgun shot came in, and it needed to be there as well because
Wow.
after that grenade, mid would have been dead otherwise. Flag in a very difficult spot to return here. It's Lucifer having to focus on Setu, to be honest, waiting for one of their own teammates to get back to it. Setu knocked down here,
Oh, the
not knocked
overdrive.
down, and Echo with a return, massive.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Mr. Skill use a really good overdrive on two players there, but because of that, I mean, they got a respawn, they pushed full force there. I mean, Atto could have played a bit more in the dome, but he must have seen that it was clear days for him, no rain in sight. And yeah, unfortunately, that overdrive from Sanguine allowed Aku and also, I believe it was a Viking, right, to make the return. But with that being said, Sanguine does get disconnected, rejoins the map here, and once again, Myth is in their base, no repair, does get taken out, but it just shows that they're really putting a lot of aggression here. Even Mr. Skill ramping up onto that wall, trying to throw a grenade onto Sanguine. Unfortunately, his grenade does go off the map, but it's just a level of experience they're really showing. And I think they might be able to pull another flag here with Mr. Skill being no repair. Lucifer within middle, another dome from Lucifer here, and oh, Aku using but gets taken out from Mr. Skill and Myth, and this will be the first capture with 4 minutes into this game. It should have been 2-0, but you know what? Ryzen are just shown that they can dominate, but they're just not able to connect their flag pools.
Yeah, and Tempest is doing that right now. It's a 1-0 lead. Currently, we are trying to get the screen back to you guys as soon as possible. Facing some technical issues once again. I have to say, there's a bit of a day where, I don't know, the technical side of the broadcast is not really on our side. Luckily, the quality of the matches is definitely on our side because these matches have been entertaining. Right now, in a situation that they need to capture in the next 5 minutes. Otherwise, they are going to move over to that fifth round in the Swiss stage in the last opportunity to get to star and get to that champion stage. Currently, Tempest winning the match with this high current score.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look, Sato's there, no repair. Does have the not OD box, the repair box, but it's got Sneaky up on behind him, and a dome does get placed there from default. And this is looking good, but Mr. Skill in a serious of a position there. But Sneaky is the one to stop that flagpole, and it's in such a good position now. If he was able to drop down, he was a bit nervous about Mr. Skill, but it was a bit of a sandwich packed action there from Tempest, not allowing that player to push in. But default taking the OD box, using once again in their base, missed the skill flipping on his side there. But Tempest still within control here. They got Dirty with Eris OD, so there shouldn't be too much at fault here. And Dirty even going to be push on the bottom here, top right. A lot of players within RYZEN base, and he's 1 HP Dirty, but he does get a really nice shot. Sneaky is going to be pulling. Dirty going to be using on this Eris, allowing Sneaky to pull as well. Default on the opposite side, pulling the flag. Sneaky with a Paladin OD, but doesn't use it, doesn't need it. And it looks like Lucifer's grenade and damage might be able... No, he flips, but still, Lucifer hits the wall and doesn't get a return, but still they are capable to pull the flag in their base. Sneaky drops and goes for the return, and this is looking like a second capture here.
Yep, and I think we are just in time for this capture as well with the screen. Look at that. 2 against O scoreline for Tempest. It is a dominant fashion they are playing in here. They I don't know. I've never seen a team playing so aggressive on Highland, to be honest, when they just could have
Yeah.
tied it out. I really like that for Tempest. They are putting up a show for us here, and they are saying, actually, sorry very much for Iran. We are still a very good team, and don't think we are going to let you get away with Iran here on the champion stage, because I can expect Jack to have a bit of a TKV invites where they are training Iran in the coming week until the
Yeah,
champion
yeah,
stage
yeah,
starts.
yeah, possibly.
And I can advise teams to just ignore them because you know what the weak map is. But
Yeah.
they are increasing their quality every single round from those 2 rounds on, and they are looking like a top 3 contender here right now on Iran on Highland.
Yeah, on Highland. Exactly. I mean, it sucks that unfortunately broadcasters having issues with the game and connection issues. Because from our point of view, this has been such a great match to watch from both teams. Um, it's looking unfortunate now for Ryzen, excuse me. But um, but yeah, Tempest solidifying that they will be getting top eight. They will be receiving a paint in game and going into the champion stage now to fight for third, second, and first place. Where they're able to get also cash prize money from it. So it's looking good for them now. They might have been in a bit of a dark spot for first two rounds, but the sky has brightened up and they're ready to fight other games and other teams.
Exactly. This is going to be a very nice champion stage with the current teams qualifying. Still, a few teams can qualify, so it's going to be even more interesting. But it's going to be interesting who gets that top three positions. You know. Um,
It will do indeed. It will be indeed. Excuse me. But Satu using a Viking D, and yeah, this overdrive dropping here. Sengun going to be using. There's not really much time. I mean, there's not much to say much more about this game. Uh, Although we can say that for sure we will be seeing Lovesick, White Towers, Skyfall, Cuties, Tempest, and one more team, right? Uh,
not
oh no, I
yet.
think that's it. Not yet. And those are the only teams right now which have qualified. And then we'll come back and see what the last three teams are within the next coming days. So, with that being said, guys, I mean, I'm glad to have, unfortunately, be a little bit late to this game, but I'm glad we got to stream both games.
Yep, we have seen two very interesting matches here in the Legend stage. Tomorrow, guys, we will be back with Homies versus Streaks and Breakout versus KO. Both
Oh,
of
wait
these
a minute.
matches are
Wait a
against
minute.
elimination.
Wait a
Yes,
minute.
a third capture coming up for Tempest here. It's sneaky.
No,
This
wait a minute. Uh, so the fifth round, player didn't have their checker on.
which
In
player?
I won't say which player on stream, but you can check on the Discord.
Oh,
So they will be
guys.
playing another round from the looks of it. We'll have to make sure though. Uh,
Yep, sixth round, sixth round.
I like
Okay,
nothing was said in game chat. But let's see. Let's make sure with the referees. Let's just wait a couple minutes here, and we'll get back to you.
this match keeps on giving, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Insane. How much life does Ryzen get here? This
Yeah,
yep,
it is.
there we go.
It is a technical defeat to Tempest. So the current score is I don't actually
2-2.
know. What 2-2?
Winner takes all.
Exactly. Wow. 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 Let's see. They're
Yeah,
not
why
going to
not
be
spice it
happy.
up a bit more?
Yeah. Let's just watch another round. Why don't we? We love this map.
Yeah, it's now a tie as well, Jack.
Exactly. Yeah. We
Okay,
might be here forever.
a long, long time. But to be honest, it has been a very interesting map of Highland, and that's the first time I can say that ever. Lucifer calling a tech pass with Ryzen, but Ryzen already called a tech pass, right? I'm pretty sure Ryzen called a
Um,
tech pass already. They played.
Honestly, I left the map thinking it was over.
Yeah, me too. Ryzen, did they call a tech pass in the fourth round on? Oh no, it's Lucifer. It's Tempest calling a tech pass. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought the Ryzen was trying to call their second tech pass and it was approved, but no, of course not. Referees are a bit more shout than I am, as always. And
Yeah, well, let's see. We got some time to burn here. Um, I unfortunately will probably have to go in the middle of the round, so hopefully, for your sake, it doesn't keep on giving. But if this is the case, I think I'm not mistaken. Ryzen will have the better base, so it's gonna be a bit tricky. Gonna be a bit tricky.
Yeah, but
Um,
this is just such a weird match, Jack. I don't know what to say anymore.
I don't know why his checker wouldn't work. I mean, he's been playing the whole time, right? Unless he reset his internet or something. Because
Yeah, that has to
I've
be
heard of
it.
that happening before. When you reset your internet or restart your internet, it says the checker's on, but it doesn't connect.
Oof, that will be rough for Dirty here. Oh, sorry for oops for Tempest here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack, I spoiled it. Okay, again, threats in my DMs. That's live. You have to say, Jack, I'm not the only one. You're not the only one I'm doing dirty today. That's something.
Yeah, we've all been there by mistake, but anyways, it happens. Um,
Nah, but I don't know. It's rough for Tempest. You know, I was trying to uh, to say that, but they just won in a very dominant fashion here on Island. So why not do it again? It's now from a
yeah,
different
exactly. I
base,
mean,
but
they've got like they're in the head, you know. Um, they're in the head. They know they're better or whatever. So let's see what happens. Players are rejoining now. Wonder if the tech pause will be a little bit less time, but I don't think so. Um, I'm looking forward to seeing if Ryzen are able to bounce back or not. I have no idea. Honestly, don't know.
yeah, me neither, to be honest.
Did we do
Um,
predictions on this game?
yeah, we did.
I couldn't stop the predictions on the other game. Sorry.
Oh, I should do them after this one. But it's 100% of the people voting for Tempest, so people are really believing in Tempest here.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, you know what would be really bad if our broadcaster couldn't stream the whole game again, but it happens.
It's
Hopefully, hopefully.
a rough day for the Thank You Online spectator today. I don't know.
Yep. It's all your fault, cat. Now joking.
No, nah.
Nah, I'm only
If I
kidding.
see stream as as ended right now on my left screen, I would not totally not understand that.
Yeah, yeah. It happens. It happens.
Oh.
Um,
It happens. It happens. We all know that, of course, the Thank You Online is a very stable game, and the server never disconnects. So
even
it's
even when Atto was pulling it was lagging, and I was thinking Atto's flag pull will like disappear, but I don't
yeah,
know if he purposely stopped there so the flag wouldn't drop,
I
or if he
think
like
so.
kept driving. Like if
I
I was
think
him,
he
I
stopped
would stop.
driving.
Yeah, yeah,
That's the best thing to do, of course. Stop driving because it just if you are too far away from the flag when the lag started, it will just drop the flag. That's pretty much how it works, as far as I know. So if you
yeah.
stop
I think
driving,
so.
it is like better.
I do think so as well.
Let's go,
Anyways, players
Jack,
are rejoining. Yep. Possible last round hit. No players changing from what I'm aware. Um,
and the
Same
winner takes it
combinations
all.
as well.
A winner takes it all on Island. That's probably the biggest reason that we will be seeing a tie this round because the risk is quite high.
Yeah, but if Tempest are able to play what they were doing before, it would be pretty good. Would be really good for them because they had some nice overdrive, especially from Lucifer using his Titan OD in perfect scenarios. Um, but there was good focus from Ryzen as well, to say the least. Anyways, the OD did go in favor of Sato here, and let's see what will occur.
Yep, exactly. I think yeah, good base for Tempest. Blue base is the favorite base for Slayer recruit, but I think red base is the base that's more difficult to pull, right?
Uh, no, I actually, you know what? I don't really know. I've been playing esports for a while, but I don't know.
Both bases are not good
Like I
bases,
just I
silent.
I think it really depends on your team. Like
Hmm.
there is a better base, but if you're playing with a level-headed team, it's really just like overdrives and communication. There's definitely like better places where you can pull on each team. Like I would say, pulling mid is probably something you never want to do unless you have like an overdrive, like um, Lucifer was giving. However, you want to optimize the top bits. Anyways, strong start here from the skill and sneaky. They are using Magnum Sanguine. What is with him changing last minute here?
That's high risk as well, to be honest.
High
Here in the
risk, bigger reward. You know what they say.
yeah, okay, gamble addict. No, no, but for sure. But I don't know if I would choose to do that. But maybe they thinking about last round. It did not really go well, and they just changed it up here. I see him back on
Possible.
Scorpion now.
It
Villain
is
is getting.
possible.
Ooh, that was a
They do
nice
get the
shot by
return.
Dirty there,
Oh,
but still Villain is getting that return.
missed the skill. You nearly saving the day with an overdrive, but unfortunately he was already behind the box.
Dirty there, that shaft player, man. He can play shaft. That's he proved that on the other maps, but now he can really outshine here. It's Aku versus Dirty, and I don't want to check the KD difference at the end of the game, but Dirty is already at 2.0 KD, 4 kills. It's one of those
Yeah.
shaft players that is just very solid.
I mean, you got to give it mainly to Force. Like, Force on this map playing Shaft was a crazy madness, especially when they played against Pepega, I believe. He was playing Shaft then as well. And I always get flashbacks from Highland on Pepega and Diamonds. Um, they've always been one of those teams to play this map, and obviously Sneaky and Myth being from the original Pepega, they have a lot of knowledge on this, and I feel like they always come to play on this map, even though it's not the most favoritive map. It's one which high knowledge esport players or high acute esport players are more than capable of playing.
Yep, that's definitely true. It's just one of these slow maps that yeah, I don't know. You know that Tempest can play this map because they just picked up 2 flags in the last round. Um, yeah, experience is really important here. Lucifer doing a use and take. This is just a massacre waiting to happen here. Lucifer using again. Look at the assist Mrs. Skill gets here, but the flag is getting returned by RYZEN's player there. So Mrs. got to get all the way into that base, and that's not really how the attack was planned. Tempest really close to getting that connected there, to be honest, but did not manage to do so. Sneaky with the second attempt here. Default can use here his own Titan Dome, choosing not to.
Oh,
Echo
look at this from AQ. But
massive
Sneaky
sneaky use.
outshines, runs away
Go
from that ball, and also Myth going to be using, but Satsu has a lovely spawn for a return, and
mid.
AQ getting the final shot on Sneaky.
Okay, Villainous will finally get a return here right now, but this was way too chaotic here for Ryzen's comfort
Yeah,
zone.
it's a bit of a chaotic show for sure. Players saying that it's better base for Tempest. All right, I'll take your word for it.
I don't know.
Obviously.
I've never played this map on esports.
Yeah, I mean, I played it. I played it with Slayer as well, but you know what? I just play. I don't really listen too much. Uh,
To Slayer, just in general.
oh no, what? Don't listen to him? No, I mean, I don't listen. I just play. I don't. I've never been a study kind of guy, but
Mm,
I'm studying this game, and I can see that Lucifer once again going for this overdrive. Oh, he gets sniped off last second there from Satu and also AQU, but missed the skill. Possibly kind of back it up for Sneaky or Dirty or one of those heavy holes mainly. But looks like Sneaky is the one who's going to be taking it with that grenade.
ooh,
Ooh, missed a
triple.
skill. Landing on 3 people, killing 2 of them, one with his hammer and one with his overdrive. But Sneaky going to be activating, putting a lot of pressure within their base. But he does get taken out.
I love how much pressure Tempest is giving
Yeah.
with so few ODs. Ryzen can only react so far, to be honest. But Flag still not on the board for both of the teams. It's still a 0-0 scoreline at the moment. We will be going to the 7th round. Tempest is definitely playing for a win here, so that's something I really like to see.
You know what? I would love to stay, but unfortunately my time has come. So you're gonna have to let me know what happens. I'm really sorry to leave you like this, but best of luck to both teams and enjoy the stream, bro.
Yep, no worries. I will keep you updated here. 4
Thank you.
minutes to go here still. It's going to be a very interesting 6th round. Capture for Tempest is only a matter of waiting. It looks like it at least. But so far, Ryzen able to keep control of their own base and make sure that there is no flag being pulled. Right now, we can see Dirty already with a 2.0 KD. The Tempest teams have way higher KD as Ryzen, and that shows how much map control they have, to be honest. But map control doesn't give you a flag, at least it kind of does, but it's not guaranteed. Mr. Skill here going on top, knocking, doing damage to Echo there. Settle using an overdrive here for defense. I don't know why he really used, to be honest. Um, yeah, maybe I missed a reason, but this is definitely not a bad thing for Tempest. I feel like, because right now that's a Viking OD not usable for defense here. Mid currently nice attack focusing on Setu there, making him no repair. Sanguine also no repair. Echo there in the base though with an Ares overdrive. That's the only reason that a Titan Dome cannot be used right now. Sneaky, can he use pull on top, or can he? No, he just stays on middle and missed skill now. Phase 2 of this attack. Echo can use an Ares OD here to stop him, but it's not even needed. That flag will be easily returned here by one of the members of RYZEN. But this Tempest with the pressure. Tempest really being the team that is playing it aggressive here, where they have Lucifer with the Titan Dome available. And that has to be the playmaker here in the last 3 minutes of the 6th round. 3 minutes away from overtime here. Sanguine using on Dirty, knocking him down, good focus. Now going to connect with Lucifer. Not able to find the second shot, but he'll be able to pull the flag here. Not getting it far though. Default here going for use and take, and this is a change of pace here, to be honest. Ryzen in control of that OD box. That's something we have not seen all this game long, to be honest. Here on the island map we see Villainous attacking Sanguine as well. Default can use another dome here to support Sanguine here, and this is the first time we can see Ryzen potentially pull here. Massive OD from Echo, but a bit too late, or Sanguine pushed in a bit too early, I should say, actually, and that prevents this attack from succeeding. Down to the last 2 minutes, we see Mr. Skill with an Hunter overdrive. We see Lucifer still with a Titan OD. He has been holding on to that one for quite a while now. And this Tempest with 1.5 minutes left to make a capture. I cannot believe that they are not going for this. So this will be an interesting last 1.5 minutes. Echo getting stunned there. Mr. Skill going for the pools. Lucifer can use a Titan Dome here, and he does. He needs some teammates to support him here, though. Mid, difficult to stay alive with other grenades flying in. Sneaky is the man that can pull here. He has to dodge some grenades, though. And the Titan Dome is already close to running out, so time is getting low. Sneaky misses skill. He has double armor to still enable. He's full health. He's with repair. But a good focus there by Sanguine, making sure that that flag isn't going anywhere. Mid right now pulling, choosing to pull through mid. I think that's a bit too risky. And that will be a return as well. 40 seconds on the clock. It really looks like we will be going to overtime here. Mid now using Hopper, 18 seconds on the clock. It's a last attempt. Grenades are flying in. Mid has to dodge those. With 8 seconds, it's time is up. And that's it, guys. 6th round over, 0-0. And we will be moving over to the overtime rounds. Still, winner takes it all. It's now Tempest back on the base where they captured 2 flags from, so that will definitely be a bit of a boost for them. There we go, guys. No more tech pass available for any of these teams. So there's no possible way to delay this one. It's 11 minutes, and in 11 minutes time we can have a victory between one of these teams. We can have a winner of Star Paint and a place in the Champions stage. But it can also be just the start of the 8th round. Oh, Yarikov, the brain rot is coming to the Twitch chat here as well. Round starting right now. It's Tempest playing from the red base, RYZEN playing from the blue base. Sides switched because of the 6th round format we are using right now. It's Tempest starting quite calmly, I have to say. Sneaky though, able to pull the flag here. He can already get it pretty far out of the base. Mid can take over. Mr. Skill should focus on players that are just spawning in. Setu getting hit by Dirty here. Mr. Skill able to continue with his pull. This can already be a succeeding attack here for Tempest without any overdrive as well. This is great map control by that team. Massive shot by Dirty there. And Mr. Skill finishing the capture. 1-0 lead for Tempest. That's true, that's true. Tempest currently leading. This can be their final round of the Challenger stage, or Legend stage, sorry. With this score, they currently qualify for that top 8 and get Star Paint. Lucifer keeping control of that OD box. So far, so good for Tempest. I just hope that the esports checker is on this time. Seven more minutes here for RYZEN to get it back to a tie. But currently the momentum is on the side of Tempest. Okay, another flag pool being made here by mid. Overdrive being used on default there. This is full control by Tempest right now, making good use of the Titan Dome 2-0 lead. Tempest broken through the defense of RYZEN here while they're playing from the blue base. And it looks like this will be enough. If any disqualifications will not be the case this time. Getting flashbacks from disqualifications, to be honest. Default use and take, good control by RYZEN there. They are still trying to put up a fight here. Default double Titan Dome here. Villains can go towards that flag without taking a lot of damage. Ooh, that's a great grenade there from Mr. Skill. That's very good usage of grenade there, to be honest. Sanguine now continuing this pull. This can be the first capture of RYZEN's comeback. Sanguine without repair now, dirty returning. Sneaky at the other side, counter pulling. And is RYZEN just going to let it give away a 3-0 like this? No, they aren't. It's Setu pulling at the same time. Mid, good focus there, knocking down Setu. Continuing with this pull. Dirty can get a return here. Or mid can drop the flag to anyone else. No, mid is going to do it all. And that's a 3. Wait. Not yet. There will be a 3-0 lead for Tempest eventually. It's not the most efficient way of capturing this flag for Tempest here, but that shows that they are not feeling the risks, to be honest, by taking their time here. Still 4 minutes to go. 3-0 is the current score. Tempest really close to getting to qualifying positions here. Sneaky using an OD, continuing with his flag pull. Nice overdrive by Mr. Skill. Stopping return opportunity there for RYZEN. And this will be the 4th capture for Tempest here on, remember guys, on Highland. Tempest breaking RYZEN here in the 6th or in the 7th round. Still RYZEN putting up a show for us, guys, and this is a team to look forward to here in the 5th round of the Swiss stage. They will be played on Thursday and Friday, because this is a team that can qualify for Star Paint here, can qualify to that Legend stage. They won a round against Tempest. They played some close rounds as well. Highlands is just not really their map. It's one of their weaknesses, I would say, because this is already the 5th capture for Tempest. Um, Sneaky here, getting a repair box, going for a 6th capture, even Tempest. No signs in slowing down so far. It's insane how much captures they have managed to get here on Highland. With only 2 minutes to go, I want to quickly congratulate Tempest here, to be honest, for getting it to Star Paint. Really nice games they played here. They had a rough match against RYZEN, to be honest. RYZEN maybe a bit better than people expected, and that's interesting, because this will be one of those dark horses that can qualify for the tournament here, can qualify for playoffs, and I would love to see them do so. But it all depends on which team they will be facing here in the 5th round of the Swiss stage. With that being said, guys, it's Tempest now qualified. Same goes for Skyfall and Cuties. And we already had Lossic and White Towers in that champion stage. So that's 5 teams decided. Only 3 more to be decided. That will all be done on Friday and Saturday. Tomorrow we will be back with you guys for more games. That will be elimination games though. It's Homies versus Streaks and Breakout versus KO. Loser is out, and the winner will go on to play the 5th round of the Swiss stage, fight to live another day. So a lot of to play for these teams, especially Breakout versus KO. That can be a really close match. Breakout is on a high level right now. KO is definitely a team that can play this game. Of course, I'm rooting a bit for KO because Jack is in there as well. But it's going to be an interesting match. Hope to see you guys there tomorrow on those streams. With so far in the stream here, I can be fair with you guys though. Currently, we have no commentators for these matches, so it will be streamed with music, but it will be streamed by Katie and Katniss here tomorrow. So lots to look forward to, and we will be back on Friday and Saturday with commentary for the last round of the Swiss stage. Legend stage has delivered, guys. Only entertaining matches so far, and this was one of them. Massive congrats to Tempest for Star. RYZEN, I'm really looking forward to that 5th round, and this is a team that can definitely make it to champion stage. Um, this, yeah, you don't want to miss out on these next games, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in here as well. 3 hours of Thank You Online being streamed today. It's kind of insane. Uh, thank you all for tuning in, and we will be seeing you guys back tomorrow. Good night.